here we are in a little corner just after coming out of the restaurant. Jill, first impressions?
Beautiful, elegant, not formal or stuffy, quite a relaxed atmosphere, but beautifully presented food. Everything on every plate had a reason to be there. It wasn't just a case of, let's put some green stuff on the plate. Everything had flavour, everything had texture. Beautiful food.
Yeah. As it's one of our anniversary meals, they gave us a free glass of champagne and a free guanelle of coconut sorbet with a little crumb afterwards, which lots of places have been giving you chocolate, but it was really nice to have something that wasn't chocolate.
Yeah.
Okay, Jill, what did you have for your main, for your starter?
Well, we shared a seasonal salad which included compressed strawberries,
Which were really nice and sweet. Yeah.
We had two kinds of bread. We had sourdough and we had a cheesy brioche and some guava butter.
Very nice. They did a job lot of guava, I think, Disney recently.
Disney seems to be very, very impressed with guava at the moment. Then for my main course...
Well, there were some seeds.
Yes, there was
in the salad.
Some savoury sort of toasted seeds.
Which
in the
reminded
salad.
us very much of the munchy seeds you used to get in shops.
Yeah.
So, for your main course?
The main course, it was a chicken roulade with orange glazed hush puppies, which are not shoes. In the UK, hush puppies are shoes. And various vegetables, including some mushroom, some beautiful sauces. Just absolutely delicious.
Yeah, I had what is essentially suckling pig. They called it porcelain. And it says it's essentially suckling pig. A chop. It was really nice. It was very tender. It was cooked blush, which was so it was very tender. The sauce with it, the al pastoro sauce, was really nice, very almondy.
Yeah.
It balanced very well.
There was a mole.
It was,
mole
yes.
With it. Yeah.
And then we had, I had kind of mixed vegetables, which was again really balanced. The sauce with it was very heavy on garlic, but didn't come over too heavy.
Yeah.
Again, very balanced, just the right amount of food on the table. I mean, that pork chop was big.
Yeah.
And desserts?
Well, I went for the cheese plate.
Of course you did.
Of course. There were 4 different cheeses, ranging from a sort of hard cheese, very Dutch style cheese, through to a blue cheese that was very punchy and salty, and accompaniments including some apricot puree and some honey and some praline and quince paste. And that came with little sourdough toasts.
I had a cheesecake, basil cheesecake, but the basil doesn't dominate. It just gives the other flavors more flavor. It was quite a sour-ish cream. I think it was mascarpone.
Could have been, yeah.
It could have been mascarpone, but yes, and it had a sponge base and a feuilletine base, so you had a soft and crunch together, and it was served with a little fruit pastel, which surprised me.
Yeah.
But it was very nice. We had 2 lattes, which were hot, and I mean hot, proper hot lattes. They were nice.
Yeah.
I had a longboard beer,
Yeah.
longboard lager, which was very good lager, very Hawaiian, obviously. Not sweeter, not too bitter for a lager. It was very nice. And you had a very interesting cocktail.
I did. It was a mocktail. It was called a Purple Penguin. Throughout this restaurant there are little nods to Mary Poppins. So you had the penguin reference. And it included grenadine, seltzer, lavender syrup and other things as well. and it was not too sweet, very nicely balanced, but very much definitely a grown-up drink,
Yeah.
which is nice when you can have mocktails that are not overly sweet.
The service was excellent. We had Nancy,
Yes.
and she was very good, very brusque,
She was fun.
but fun, yes.
Yes.
And she worked out that we knew what we were talking about,
Yeah.
so she decided to just let us pick.
Yeah.
And yeah, she was very good. She kept coming back with more water.
Yeah.
We didn't go thirsty in this place.
No.
And yes, she was very, very good. We gave a decent tip.
Yeah.
So I would give, personally, Citricos £5.
Absolutely £5.
Yep, and I would recommend if you have the money, you come to it.
Yeah.
We were very surprised at the bill.
Yeah.
We
In a good
thought,
way.
in a good way, we were thought that before tip, it was going to come in at $200 or more. They gave us a champagne as a celebration, and they gave us the sorbet as a celebration. But it came to $182 an odd. So after tip, $220. It was
Something like that, yeah.
that was just for Disney
For what we
prices,
had, and
for what we had,
yeah,
that was
including alcohol.
yep,
yeah.
that was a really good job.
Yeah.
Anyway, thanks for watching, and à bientôt, and I'll see you later.